The next piece of audio you're going to hear is a battle report submitted to the PressCorps entitled Operation Stormbringer, narrated by the Roughnecks Commander Rod.
Battle report. Day 12, 1500 hours. Current location, the Oarbreaker Isles. Skelter Course. Operation Stormbringer. Operation leader was me, Commander Rod. Operation second in command was Lieutenant Colonel Thrasibulus. And the logistics leader was First Sergeant Cass. After taking and securing World's End alongside mixed Warden forces, the Roughnecks moved on towards the northern beach of the now secure area. Hearing on the radio about the subsequent victory at Fading Light only served to raise our spirits even more. Soon after, we received reports of a colonial naval landing party consisting of around 6 to 9 partisans, who were instantly squashed by our defending soldiers in the northern beach of World's End. After seizing their motorboats and clearing the beach, we were contacted by Admiral von Klausch of the Warden Navy. It was there that we were told of a possible naval invasion of Skull Beach, which, of course, had the men hungry for some more action. I worked out the details with the Admiral over a cup of coffee that we found amongst the abandoned colonial positions that once were scattered around World's End. It seems like every year, colonial coffee gets worse. Go figure. Lieutenant Colonel Thras, Corporal Green Goon, Lieutenant Desso, Corporal Dinkerton, First Sergeant Scotticus, Private Big Mike, Corporal Cool Cat, First Sergeant Cass, Private Krieger, and Lieutenant Stryker assembled under my command. And after boarding our motorboats alongside the Warden Navy members, we set a course for Skull Beach. After a couple of hours of probing, pushing, and testing the colonial defensive lines, we decided to circumnavigate the island of Skelter, eventually landing in Raven's Beak. Upon making landfall, RN and WN secured the beachhead in a matter of minutes, establishing an FOB quickly and efficiently, and then reaching deep into the colonial defensive lines towards Emblem. Slowly and methodically we pushed, while also holding back sabotage attempts from the colonials at Skelter Course that had now noticed our intent, which was taking over the island. After fortifying the area around Emblem, taking control of its nearby observation tower, as well as its northern port, the Roughnecks and the Warden Navy separated, with our troops remaining in Emblem to pull the colonials' attention towards the northwest, while the Warden Navy relocated back to Stone Cradle, attacking them from the southeast. Pulled in 2 different directions, the colonials slowly but surely gave in to our pushes. We crippled their watchtowers, severed their logistical supply line with the Reliquia salvage field, and suffocated them with constant HMG and grenade attacks. Supplied to us from the mainland by our very own First Sergeant Cass, may I add. Eventually buckling their ability to support their dual fronts. The defense of the bridge from Skelter to the Ides fell, and the Warden Navy broke through into the town. It was at this point that we were joined by Private Goldfish and our very own Private Liberty Prime, both privates that show promise within our ranks. Shortly after, First Sergeant Cass arrived from the mainland bearing 2 extremely important gifts: the recently discovered technology of the howitzer artillery cannon, as well as the shells to go with them. First Sergeant Cass and Private Krieger assisted me in the construction of said howitzer artillery cannon, and then proceeded to bombard the enemy supply factory in the town of Skelter Course. At this point, the battle had been won. The remaining colonial forces either surrendered, were captured, or were terminated by our forces already in town. Operation Stormbringer is a shining star in the bright night sky of the Roughnecks. Commendations are in order for all participants, especially to First Sergeant Cass for his outstanding work as Chief of Logistics for this operation, First Sergeant Scotticus, Lieutenant Stryker, Lieutenant Colonel Thras, and Private Liberty Prime for extreme gallantry under fire, and Private Goldfish for superb combat engineering work. I'm currently recording this report as the men sing, dance, drink, and feast on the much-deserved spoils of war left behind the fleeing colonials. It is my belief that this war, though only just started, shall be another great war for our clan. End of report.
For the PressCorps, this is Dr. Oliver Roland Ponsonby, Esquire.